Hi Didgeridoo friends, here's some homework. Pick a simple rhythm and play it as long as you can. Set a goal of 5 minutes at first, but eventually try to expand to 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes and beyond. I'm going to just play for a couple minutes now, but I invite you to really stretch your limits. I'm going to play a rhythm that goes tu-wah-ee, tu-wah-ee, tu-wah, basically. Tu-wah-ee, tu-wah-ee, tu-wah. And then I'll let myself vary the end just a little bit with a single sound, double sounds, or a few other variations. But at a basic level, it'll be the same rhythm without changing, and we'll see what happens. My biggest issue with a rhythm like this is just breathing, feeling like I have the right amount of air for a longer period of time. So, here we go. about 4 minutes. Whew. So one thing I realized is that the busy mind, my busy, maybe Western mind, perfectionist, focused on being interesting, actually avoids the harder work of sticking with the rhythm and really seeing how far I can take it. So it's almost like I'm used to just playing around on a playground instead of running a marathon or running a long series of sprints. It's almost like I use rhythmic variation to avoid the hard work of really diving deep. So what I felt there were moments when my brain got lost in the rhythm, and you heard the variation, right? You hear where I fell out of the rhythm and then came back in. So do that too. When you're working on a simple rhythm yourself, if you lose it, just re-enter it. Don't stop like I did the first time. Just keep going. This will teach you breath, what's the word? This will teach you how to regulate your breath in a really deep, powerful way. And just there at about the 4-minute mark, I was feeling myself pushing up against a wall that once I got past, I think would just be like, like the second wind, the third wind of running, when suddenly you feel like you can run forever or anything like it. You dance and it feels heavy, and then suddenly you open up and you can go forever. Those times when you don't notice the effort of something, I felt that approaching. So 5 minutes is a good first goal, to play a single rhythm with only small variation. And then if you can get to double that, that's amazing. Just start with that. Don't worry about 20 or 30 minutes yet. That's further down the line. But sticking with the rhythm with a lot of breathing is just going to help you regulate your breath and really teach you what's going on in your lungs and your diaphragm in a totally new way. One other tip from an amazing person on YouTube, whose real name I'm not certain of, but I will mention eventually. A few other people maybe mentioned this too to me. Plug your ears, or one ear when you play, and you hear what's going on in your mouth through the vibration of your head, more clearly than you hear it from out the end of the didgeridoo. Start to connect with the inner feeling and inner sound of your playing, because all the sound on the didge comes from your mouth anyway. The didgeridoo is just a resonator, an amplifier. So if it's all in your mouth, that's where the focus can shift, rather than the interesting sound coming out the end. All right, so that's enough rambling. Your homework is to play a single rhythm, simple, can be as simple as you want, for as long as you can, but aiming for 5 minutes at first, and then 10, and then from there. I think that's it for now. Let me know your thoughts. And if you want to share some video of the rhythms you're working on, even just a minute or so of a rhythm, that would be awesome. Share them at the Didgeridoo Learning Community on Facebook. All right, have fun with that. Good luck, and happy playing.